Hello guys, day 2 is officially over and I've been pushing my Atlas tree today. As you can see, I have pushed almost all the way into red maps with a few exceptions here and there and a couple uniques that I still have to do, and I've also leveled quite a bit. I'm already at level 84. When it comes to equipment, I'm still using the same. I just bought the new shield that I wanted to buy yesterday, but I couldn't because it was kind of expensive. Today I bought it for 10C, which is a great discount from what it was yesterday. And the rest of my equipment is basically the same. I changed this ring, which has strength, intelligence, and max life, which is what we want in our rings because we're scaling with attributes and stuff like that. And I also found this nice amulet, which is not the best, but it gives me attributes and it basically gives me onslaught for free at the cost of enemies also having onslaught, which is kind of rippy, but you know. And also I've been farming harvest. This is my tree, my Atlas tree right now. I've got all the harvest nodes except these, which are for crop rotation, which I'm not doing right now, of course. But I've been farming harvest without scarabs because they're kind of expensive right now. So I've just been running normal harvest to get a constant stream of currency, even if it's not that much. But it has given me my first divine. I have one here and about a quarter because right now the divs are about 100 chaos. So I've got 1.25 chaos divine right now. And I've also bought my ivory tower because I plan to swap tomorrow. So the one I bought has almost a perfect roll in intelligence. This one is 68 out of 70. I suggest dropping a couple points of intelligence if you're gonna buy this, because the difference in price between a 68 and a 70 is like 30 chaos, which right now we don't have a lot. So I'd sacrifice a little bit of intelligence, but I'd still go for the highest you can buy because intelligence is the most important roll in Ivory Tower, since it can roll all the way from 40 to 70, which is a great difference, and we're scaling attributes, so you should prioritize that. And also I bought a tailoring orb because there's an enchantment on Ivory Tower which makes it so we get even more maximum energy shield per 100 reserved life. So this is like the best enchantment we can get in Ivory Tower. So right now, tailoring orbs are about 20 chaos, but later in the league they get all the way to like 5 div per tailoring orb. So I suggest doing this really early. If you're watching this later in the league, they might already be super expensive, so you're better off just buying one with the enchantment. But right now, you can buy tailoring orbs and throw them at your ivory tower, hoping to get the nice enchantment. I'm gonna try it right now. Well, it's not really what I'm looking for. This one is kind of nice, but not what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna buy more and I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna have to sell my div because I don't really have that much aside from that div. So they're 18 chaos right now. I'm gonna buy 2 of them and hope I get the enchantment within these 2. Okay, let's try again. Wait, this was almost... Wait, does this count? Wait, defenses, energy shield. No, this was almost really good. If that was like defense modifiers, this would have been like, I don't know, like multiple divs, like 20 div or something, because we can also get attribute modifier magnitudes. And as you can see, that raised my intelligence roll all the way from 68 to 72, which is not that great, but it's good. But yeah, this is not what we're looking for. We want the maximum energy shield to go higher. So I'm gonna try again and let's hope it works. Okay, that's really bad. I'm gonna have to buy more. So here's another 2. I'm using all my currency on this, but this is really important. Like, this makes a huge difference once you start stacking life. I got attribute modifiers again. I could leave it like this, but I kind of want to get it. I'm gonna try this last time, and if not, I'm just gonna stop here. I don't want to completely burn my divine, and I'm gonna wait until I get like an actual farming strategy so I don't bleed all my money. So let's try it once more and maybe we get it. No, wait, red sockets. This is actually not the worst thing because this helps me get my 6 link, because it can get really expensive to try to get the last socket. But this is really bad. I kind of want to buy another one, a last one, to finish my currency. I bought another one. Let's try it one last time and see if we get something, or if I break my Ivory tower. This is it. Nice. Nice. This is exactly the modifier that we wanted, the enchantment. Increased explicit defense modifier magnitude. As you can see, it went from 30 maximum energy shield to 32. This might not look like a lot from this number, but once you start stacking life, this is absurd. This gives you like, I don't know what the percentage is. I think it's exactly 8%. But it's a lot. It's a lot. Once you get like 10,000, that's a decent amount. And remember, this is not percentage energy shield that this is giving us. It's flat energy shield. So an 8% increase in this gets exponentially upgraded with all the energy shield percentage that we're stacking. So this might look not a lot, but it's crazy good. So if you have some money right now, buy some tailoring orbs and use them on your Ivory tower, because they're gonna get really expensive. But right now we're not gonna be swapping. I still have this setup. I'm gonna swap tomorrow because I still have to buy a bunch of other things. This is just the core of the build, but I still have to buy the timeless jewel. I still have to buy the inward crown, the shaper's touch, all of that. I also need an Astra Mantis, since we're gonna be swapping ascendancies and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be farming more tomorrow and buying the new setup and all that stuff. I'm already level 84. I suggest you wait at least till 85 to do the swap, because this build is kinda passives hungry, because you need to stack a lot of strength in the passive tree. So I'd suggest waiting all the way to 85 or even 90 if you're not so sure about how to do this. So I'm gonna be leveling up at least once more, and I'm gonna be swapping. So that's basically all for today. I didn't do anything crazy. I was just farming and farming and farming maps and farming harvests to get a little bit of money to buy this and buy other things that I didn't, because my net worth is 3 chaos now from a div. But we got this. Let me see if I can even check the price. There's only one in the market right now which has this enchantment with this intelligence roll, and it's priced at 190 divine, which is absolutely crazy. So as I said, try this, use your tailoring orbs. You might get lucky, you might get unlucky. I got kinda unlucky. I don't know how much rare this modifier is. I'd say it's at the same level of every other modifier, so you might get lucky or unlucky. But try it. It's a really, really great improvement in Ivory Tower, and it's gonna get really expensive later on in the league. So that's gonna be all for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the swap. I'm probably gonna make a special video about it, or I'm just gonna add it in the 3rd day update. I don't know. But yeah, stay tuned for the next upgrades in the build, and this is where the build really comes to life, really gets interesting, and we start blasting. So if you liked it, please subscribe, leave a like, a comment, all of that. Turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.